Hello and welcome to our latest unboxing video. I'm Eliza here at the Hatfield Public Library with a box of adult books. Looks like we have some interesting ones in this box. We'll start out with Anika Scott, The Soviet Sisters. This is a novel of the Cold War. We get a lot of World War One and World War Two, but not as much Cold War historical fiction. And this is about two sisters who are brought up as good Soviets, loyal to Stalin. But they find themselves hmm and they find themselves in 1947 Berlin and then later as prisoners. Wow, it feels like a lot of things happen to them and it jumps through time. A lot of history in this one. That sounds interesting. We have Unmask Alice, LSD, Satanic Panic, and the Imposter Behind the World's Most Notorious Diaries by Rick Emerson. So I don't know if anybody remembers Go Ask Alice, the 1971 book about, there was supposedly a diary about a girl who takes LSD and went crazy. And then there was another one about, by also anonymous, called Jay's Journal, about a kid who commits suicide after getting involved with like a satanic cult. And sounds like they were not real diaries. And yeah, I mean that has played a big role in sort of the library over the years. I think people have debated whether to put it in nonfiction and fiction. I know there was sort of a thing where it got stolen a lot weirdly in public libraries, so I think yeah, it's funny that one book has definitely had an impact down over the years, so very interesting to find out the true story. The Falcon's Eyes, Francesca Stanfill, um, set in France at the end of the 12th century. Oh, I love this. I love when we get historical time periods that we don't hear as much. And this is about Eleanor of Aquitaine, who's just a very interesting the figure in history who we don't know that much about. Gosh, the author gets compared to Hilary Mantel and Ken Follett. And wow, and this is a thick book. So if you are looking for something just to really sit back and dig into, I think this is a good bet. We have Look Closer by David Ellis, another New York Times bestselling author, but not one I'm as familiar with. Um, So this is a wealthy Chicago couple with an unexciting marriage, and then oh my God, a beautiful socialite is found dead, and there's a web of secrets. I bet they have to uncover them, or maybe they're hiding them. So this is Any Other Family by Eleanor Brown, who wrote The Weird Sisters. I feel like this is, I don't know, The Weird Sisters feels like it came out such a long time ago. I do remember really liking it. I don't know if she's been writing, if she just took a break. Oh, I guess there was a book in between called The Light of Paris. But I don't remember that one being as popular. But I remember people really liking The Weird Sisters, and I enjoyed it. And so it was a family novel. So this is about three different adoptive mothers who adopt four biological siblings and are trying to keep them connected. Oh, wow, that's a good premise. So they're each raising different siblings, but they're trying to stay connected. The Measure by Nikki Erlick. And Eight Ordinary People, One Extraordinary Choice. Oh, I remember this one. I was like so confused about this book because it doesn't seem like a normal setup for a book. It says it has a cast of characters, but like it doesn't name any of them in the summary. It makes it sound, it says on the back that it's high concept and life affirming. I don't know. I think this is one maybe people should just like open up and read the first page and see how you feel, right? This one is called Who Killed James Stanford? So it's true crime by Richard White. And it's about who killed takes place in the Gilded Age, and it's about Jane Stanford, who I guess was one of the founders of Stanford University, and was murdered. And we're still trying to figure out who did it. They definitely used some good paper for this one. It's a heavy book, and I don't see any pictures though. Maybe there weren't that many pictures from back then. The Disinvited Guest by Carol Goodman. This definitely looks like a suspense thriller. Ah, it says it's a tense fever dream. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So, first of all, it takes place in Maine. We're getting a lot of books right around now that take place in Maine. Um, and something there, so it's she's traumatized from the pandemic. So, and then she finds out about the island's history as a quarantine hospital for typhus patients and becomes obsessed, and her grip on reality starts to slip. Kaleidoscope by Cecily Wong. And this is blurred by Celeste Wynn, which is like who's a really big popular author. So, a dazzling and heartfelt novel about two sisters caught in their parents' ambition, and so they are a biracial Chinese American family who built Kaleidoscope, which is a glittering shopping empire. Oh my gosh. And then calamity strikes. And so these two sisters had sort of challenges the idea they have of their family. Last book in the box, Miss Aldrich Regrets, Louise Hare. Um, and so this looks like historical fiction set in 1936 about a singer who's wondering if life has passed her by. She's just stuck in a basement club with a sticky floor, and her married lover has left her. Let's see, she's mixed race, passing for white, and she feels utterly hopeless. And then she gets a chance for a role in Broadway, and there's a murder. They threw that in right at the end. There's like all this other stuff, and then it was like also a murder. So just so you know. That was my box, and we will be back soon with more. Bye.